Okay, good evening, everybody. How's everybody doing tonight? We thought for an April Fool's joke that we would move the venue down to the playroom, the preschool room, and here we are. So I want to thank everybody for tuning in out there in Facebook and YouTube land, and of course, all the folks that made it out tonight to watch this great, great show. Much, much appreciated. I'm Todd Schultz from the Intermountain Acoustic Music Association. It's our local concert series, the April edition. We have Utah Slim and the Desert Poets. Going to kick things off here in a few minutes. And then we have Kate McLeod with her ensemble to finish off the night. So it's a great, great night of music and kind of a Utah theme tonight, kind of a desert theme. So that's kind of cool. So a couple of big thanks. I want to thank, of course, the IAMA folks, all the members out there, Intermountain Acoustic Music Association, hanging in there with us. ZAP, the Zoo Arts and Parks Council, who basically people in Salt Lake County paying a couple of fractions of a penny toward all their sales tax to go to the arts here in the county, and that basically keeps us going, helps put these shows on. KRCL, I don't know, hopefully some of you tuned in last Sunday. Lori's show, Sunday Sage, she had featured Kate, and now that they're in their new studio, hopefully every month before our local concert show, we'll have one of the artists on and kind of feature what's going to happen. So that's kind of back. That's neat. And again, everybody out there that's tuning in, much, much appreciated. We do live stream the shows, and of course, if you notice on the bottom of your screen, we're good with that, Danny. Hopefully, we've got the Venmo address for the artist. So for those of you watching at home, tips are much, much appreciated. All of that money goes, of course, to the artist. So that's a good thing. So anyway, let me quit babbling and let's listen to some music. So my pleasure to introduce Utah Slim and the Desert Poets.
Fabulous Desert Poets. Yeah. You're going to great harmony. We've got this theme going, like public lands are our temple. Second biggest religion in Utah is paganism. You know, every time you recreate, you're praying, whether you know it or not. So, yeah, that's where I come from in writing a lot of songs. And I'm going to start out with something new. Right? Okay. This is so different. God, it's been so long. All right, shake it off. 1, 2. I'm in love with the desert. Out there I never cry. Woven by the mother's hands, it can change your life. Walking about for days, forget about the time. Life in the moment. I am it and it is mine. Freely move and breathe to the rhythm of the trail. I and the soaring shapes and colors, music to me still, chanting to my heart, a chorus to my soul. My feet wanna dance, and I forget about that woman. And I would rest my head at the bottom of the stone, just south of the reef they call it Water Pocket Bowl. Enchanted with the beauty, sunrise till sundown, and the moon and stars shining. I forget about that. A wise woman told me once, God is red. It's true. That color is divine. I am it and it is mine. I'm in love with the desert out there. I'm woven by the mother's hands. It can change your life. Walking about the days, forgetting about the time. Alive in the moment. I am it and it is mine. Okay. There. Could I use your... Or does this sound off? This is the only, this is supposed to be a guitar change. It's a tuning change. So why do we elect real estate agents for our legislature? Good God. Bears ears. 3. Do you love the bear's ears and the grand staircase? Do you love clean water and clear blue skies? Our favorite congressman, Rob Bishop, he wants folks like you and me to die. It's true, folks, he said it. Anybody who likes the Antiquities Act should take himself out of that gene pool. Thanks, Rob. From Brighton's meadows to the Red Rock Desert, to the reservation neath the Milky Way. Our sacred landscape is our future. Let's not let them put it up for sale. Do you love the bear's ears and the cottonwood canyons? Do you love clean water and clear blue skies? Our sacred landscape is our our future, a future filled with starry nights. When I lived in Louisiana, they don't have rocks there, you know. And I'm attached to some rocks around here. One especially on the Deer Creek drainage. So, but I love Cajun music, so I like the sound. This rock must roll. 1, 2, 3, 4. In the desert below the painted cliffs up from the winding creek, balanced on a sloping ledge, pretty as she can be. She's 10 feet tall and 20 ton, like enlaced in the noonday sun. Balanced on edge about a foot square, down to the sea at times she's there. A ballerina made of stone gets this boy involved. Though she never spoke my name, I'm answering the call. To dream and feel and wonder, how to rest her skin. So cool and smooth and dark, like a woman who knows the trouble out there. Oh, this rock someday must roll. She's got a piece of my soul, and when she falls, so might I. This rock holds a piece of mine. Yes, sir. The gods of earth, ice and fire, dancing with her still. And my heart tends to run a bit wild. Yes, it always will. Do you care about the story on the day no one's around? To witness when her body fails and she comes tumbling down. Could have stood here 10,000 moons. I'm thinking more. Might be she saw us coming, and I reckon she'll watch us go. There's a rock someday must roll. She's got a piece of my soul, and falls, so might I. This rock holds a piece of mine. This rock holds a piece of mine. Oh. These voices, it's like they're a wave. You know, I'm riding a big wave. This is about small town Utah. And she left many years ago, went to college, got a big job, traveled the world. She came back to Moab. So I wrote her this song, Canyon Lullaby. 2, 3. You grew up in the outskirts of heaven. That's then you left town and word got around. Now it's such a big deal. Always thought you could return. Didn't cross your mind it could be so. From pasture to pavement, handshake to sunglasses, from a dusty old pit stop into Hollywood. You lost your childhood home. It's precious what's beginning tonight. Best cut your loss, toss it on fire. A canyon lullaby. Big job, big life, big city, big change, kids grown up and gone. It's a sweet treat going back to your roots. You're a tourist now, where you once belonged. So rock-a-bye, my sandstone child, go ahead, have a good cry. Busy getting famous overnight. You always see your childhood home. It's precious what's breaking tonight. Best cut your loss, toss it on the fire, and I'll sing you a canyon lullaby. Thank you. We got fun with Utah. I had relatives that probably in the 60s, they'd rather have you dead than red, you know. Yeah. Well, some of us did, and everybody's forgiven now. Now there's medicine. No, I'm too old and fragile for.
I was gonna say you're pulling pretty good for that far through a book.
Swede. Brother Rick, he had. Brother Rick broke his back. Brother Rick broke his back, messed up so bad he almost died. After months of pills and rehab, Brother Rick tried getting high. When he tried to kick, he turned on his wife. The night night she kicked him out, my friend took his life. They said, thank God it wasn't marijuana. She could have got addicted to the devil's weed. If you smoke dope, you won't go to heaven. Then the doctor hooks us up and we OD. Sister Betty, she had cancer. It wouldn't go away. The medication made her dizzy. She was crying out in pain. So we brought her some brownies, and our folks called the police. Later on that night, she took her script and OD'd. They said, thank God it wasn't marijuana. She could have got addicted to the devil's weed. If you smoke dope, you won't go to heaven. Then the doctor hooks us up and we OD. Okay, I'm gonna get personal now. Spent youth. I was a bad boy, got my butt excommunicated. Got myself a bad disease for which they kept me medicated. Then they took away my pills and handed me to aspirin. I got busted coming back from dinner. They said, my gosh, he still smokes marijuana. He's gone and got addicted to the devil's weed. We're so relieved we won't see him in heaven. Why is it folks like him seem to OD? It's true. No one ever dies from smoking too much weed. Might get fat and lazy, but you'll never. Come on, everybody on this chorus. Thank God we don't smoke marijuana. Won't get addicted to the devil's weed. If you smoke dope, you won't go to heaven. Then the doctor hooks us up. Oh yeah. The doctor hooks us up. The doctor hooks us up. And we OD. Amen. Oh, thank you. You saved me on that. Okay, we're gonna go back to the desert, but if you could picture yourself as like a golden eagle, about 12,000 feet up above the Aquarius Plateau, or maybe north. And so you could see the straight cliffs, Navajo Mountain, La Salle's, the Henrys, and right below you is Teasdale and Torrey. And Stephen and Sue, this song is about them. It's about their house, about an old 100-year-old, more, 100-year-old plus Victorian deal. He was the wrangler for the Hole in the Wall gang. That's a true story. So, This is about them and their friends and me feeling welcome. It's just a magical place. So, Stephen and Sue. In the corner, there's a picture between the sink and wood stove. I was scratching my head, I'd been there before, with the Felix catwalk and the checkerboard floor. My friend's house in Teesdale, I'll tell you some more. So quiet after dark at the top of the stairs. Sconce casting shadows of banister rails on the old chiffon and the walls morning blue. Still life in Teesdale with Stephen and Sue. An old cottonwood tree, a rusted out truck, red rocks forever and music and love. A circle of friends passing whiskey and tunes. Still life in Teesdale with Stephen and Sue. An old pioneer house, nothing plumb, nothing true. A deck way up high on the new storage room. Blazing sunsets are silent in deep reds and turquoise and ambers and blues. Still life in Teesdale with Stephen and Sue. Great, thank you. If you could picture yourself a couple thousand miles, I guess that would be Middle Earth orbit above the Gulf of Mexico, actually anywhere on Earth. And if we could fast forward it and watch the water cycle, the pattern of ribbons on the land and the clouds moving west to east. Okay. This is a wheel of water. Let's start that over again. 2, 3, 4. From 7 seas, clouds are rising on the wind, they're raining circles of light, feeding streams, run back to rivers, back to seas to rise again. We killed too many, we poison and we trash. Tell ocean life as we know it might collapse. And Mother Nature, she won't bat an eye when she recreates Wheels of water, circles of life, run back through us and our lives turn on the water wheel. And all our money, all our wealth, won't buy us sick planet Earth back into health. She's been in our hands, I expect you know. If we blow it here, there ain't no place left to go. Now what would you do with 10 billion teenagers messing up your home with sex and drugs, war and fire and plague? We don't want to change till tomorrow. Tomorrow just might come one day too late. Wheels of water, circles of life, run back through us and our lives turn on the water wheel. Wheels of water, circles of life, run back through us and our lives turn. Back and our lives turn. Back through us and our lives turn on the water wheel. All right. Okay, we went international there. Now we're going to go like 300 million miles, 400 million miles past Jupiter, around there. Has anybody here seen Pale Blue Dot? Matt has. Check it out. It's a parting shot. Somebody at NASA put together a compilation picture looking at Earth and the sun. And the Earth is this little, you can barely see the blue, and there's an indicator, an arrow, and you know the Milky Way is behind it. You really can't tell unless it's pointed out. And it's just like pale blue dot, pale blue dot. Well, you never know. Oh, and by the way, Mandy and Elisa helped me a lot arranging these songs. And some people can write and not need arrangement. Yeah. Besides, they're so damn good looking, you know? Trees are at the root of the valley. If it weren't for old forest, there would be no you or me. Now we cut and burn them down, flames and ashes on the ground. Don't want to live in a world without old forests, old trees. oceans are the cradle where life began. In her deep blue waters, how could it ever end? We can kill and eat the fish, but only she can make 'em. Who's gonna wait around 10 more million years? Oh. You ready? A pale blue dot. That's what our home looks like from Jupiter or Mars. You can hardly make it out against a sea of stars. That's all we got. A pale blue dot. I say, thank God for short lives and angry children who in their brilliance just might save their world. I hope it's not too late for our children's sake. And the planet she'll do fine anyway. Our pale blue dot, that's what our home looks like from Jupiter or Mars. You can hardly make it out against a sea of stars. That's all we got. Our pale blue dot, that's all we got. Thank you. Great. I have the honor of Mandy playing a song I wrote a long time ago. I wanted her to write this great big song, and people liked it. But she sings it better than me.
Oh, no,
And,
that is not true.
No, you've got the voice and the instruments, and it's such an honor. I mean, this is better for me. It really is to listen to it and coming out of Mandy's mouth. Steve Wesson, after he heard it, he said, my gosh, they nailed it. You know, and I'm going, yeah, why not? So, San Rafael.
Okay. Yeah, Rex, you know, the first time I met you was at Alchemy Coffee, and you played this song. And I said to myself right there, I was like, I'm going to cover that song. Because, I mean, the San Rafael is kind of my spiritual home. So thanks for writing a song about her.
You are welcome.
She lives north of the Henrys, east of the Severe. She was born to the desert and wants to take you where she gets lost up in red, want you to kiss and tell everyone who comes around her loves the San Rafael. You should see her in the morning when the colors spark your eye. She's been known to leave one breathless and smitten by the sight. Oh, the painting on her face is like to put you in a spell. Oh, well, now you got some feeling for my sister San Rafael. The writing on her canyon wall, it's spoken, just might say, this life is your temple, live or die by its way. Oh, you big boys and big oil, fixing up to drill. Would you not put a stop to the rain of your girl? Everybody nowadays wants a tankful, that's for sure. She's sitting on a week's worth, maybe a little more. Our brains have got it backwards. For this we would despoil all the beauty and the wonder of my sister San Rafael. The writing on her canyon wall, it's spoken, just might say, this life is your temple, live or die its way. Oh, you big boys and you big oil, fixing up to drill. Would you not put a stop to the rain of your girl? We have no sense of beauty, much less gratitude for grace, which keeps this warm-blooded planet alive in this space. Don't kill anything for money, don't care if her kind fails. This here and now is all we've got, and my sister's not for sale. Writing on her canyon wall, it's spoken, just might say, this life is your temple, live or die by its ways. Oh, you big boys and you big oil, fixing up the grill. Would you not put a stop to the rain of your girl? Hey Rex, that's a beautiful song you wrote.
Oh, and you sing it so well. One of these days she's going to let me harmonize on it. Let's see if I improve. Okay, let's go to the Wasatch Mountains. Does anybody snowboard here, or are we all too old?
I ski.
Yeah, well, we're up there skiing. We're up there skiing. It's funny trying to write a song about skiing, 'cause most of the terms just sound corny. And I was with Matt's daughter and a bunch of her friends, all 20-somethings, about 10 years ago, and they were all drunk, and I thought, oh, maybe they'll give me some ideas. And somebody came up with Higher Powder. So, and I got to get his name anyway. He felt great about it, but I thought I did. So, there we go. Higher Powder. 1, 2, 3, 4. Big storm last night, we've been praying for snow. All fired up and ready to go. Today there'll be no long lift line. Today we're going higher, higher. Saving nickels and dimes to round a bird, a pilot, high country guide. Flying over the Wasatch and looking down on 3 feet of pristine powder. High, my higher power. High, my higher. My higher powder. You guys want to hear some more of that? The mountains of the temple, you're a pagan for snow. Shred that slope, free my soul. The Buddha says breathe, find your bliss. Get that dude, never had a day like this. Never leave a turn on a stone. Wasatch Mountains in the wintertime are my spirit home. High, my higher power. High, my higher powder. High, my higher power. High, my higher powder. Okay, our last number, Sea of Stone. A friend of mine, Janet McEntee, I hope she's out there watching, had a conversation. Well, she lives down there outside Boulder, Utah, who did part-time. And we had a conversation about the forest and the desert and This came out of it. This song. Sea of stone, carry me where I belong. When I'm tired and the city got the best of me, I've sailed my soul on a sea of stone. There is power in the silence on the red plateau, where time means not a thing, our names much less so. Can you feel the calling of stone? If you do, you know you're not alone. Sea of stone, carry me to where I belong. When I'm tired and the city got the best of me, I sail my soul on the sea of stone. I have not the years to know this desert as I'd want. I'd take from it at will. It gives as it does. As the sand slowly shifts beneath the bones, and the wind softly whispers through the pinyon. Sea of gold, carry me to where I belong. When I'm tired and the city got the best of me, I sell my soul on the sea of stone. I sell my soul on the sea of stone.
Thank you, Rex, Mandy, Alyssa. Great set. Thanks very much. Okay, we're going to take just a couple of seconds, and then up next will be Kate McLeod with Mandy will be back playing, and Mark Hazel. So, thank you very much.
Oh, you're welcome.
Great
I'm
set.
I'm just waiting for the signal to unplug.
signal.
Am I good, Dan? Okay.
looking for pics. Okay, welcome back. Hopefully, that was a great set by Rex and Mandy and Alyssa. So, again, thanks everybody for tuning in out there, and thank you for coming out to our little makeshift room tonight. We had to put together, and big thanks to Danny Malin and Lonnie Hockett, who showed up here at the church about 3 o'clock this afternoon, and they informed us that they were having this huge blood drive upstairs in the main sanctuary, and so we had to scramble. So we're down here in the preschool room, which is a lot of fun. Okay, we've got one more inside show left for the year. Back May the 6th, I think, is the first Friday. We've got Still Swinging from Park City, Steve Usen and friends, and Megan Peters and Aaron will be playing. So that'll be fun, May the 6th. And then we do our special garden show, Carolyn's, the first Friday of June. And I can't remember who's playing that one, but that'll be a good show. That'll be fun. It'll be in Carolyn's garden party. So check out. I'm sorry. I don't think it's Louise. It's Craig Schreiber and then Bonnie and Wayne Gordon. Yeah, that's it. So again, check iamaweb.org is the website. So, all right, this is going to be fun. We have Kate McLeod.
Hello.
Who has been all over the place this winter. She spent a bunch of time in West Virginia, and she's going to be on the road again here later this spring and summer. So we're glad that we got her to do a couple of songs off her mega hit Uranium Maiden, right? Released a couple weeks ago.
Maiden. And I'll do some Gene Ritchie songs
And
tonight.
yeah, she's been working on some Gene Ritchie tunes, so that'll be a real treat. So Mark Hazel, Mandy Danzig, and the fabulous Kate McLeod.
Thank you, Todd. Thanks. I think I'm actually filling in for someone tonight. I can't remember who that was, but Todd said Carter Sauber Band. Yes, so sorry, Carter Sauber Band, that you're not here for me to listen to. Well, Rex did a great set and lots of music about Utah, and so we're going to start out our set with a song about Utah as well. This is a song that the lyrics are based on the letters and journals of Everett Roos, who disappeared near Escalante in the 1930s. Sometimes he would sign his letters or journals at the last time of the page. At the end of the page, he would write a little line, and sometimes he would write, "Now is the time to be alive." So that's what this song is. alive. No people come to these mountains, to the brooding, awesome, naked sea. And I sincerely wish for you a little of this fantastic dream. Now is the time, now is the time, now is the time to be alive. I'll work for $1 if someone will pay me. I'll sell my block prints and my paintings so that I can stay here. I don't care if I ever return to your world. Now is the time, now is the time, now is the time to be alive. Now is the time, now is the time, now is the time to be alive. Now is the time, now is the time, now is the time to be alive. Well, I'm going to do some more off that recording in a little while, but it's because I actually finished the recording last year and it didn't go out till February. I've had time to start a new project. Anyway, I've been wanting for many, many years, since I was about 18, to record a lot of Jean Ritchie's songs. And I've recorded one of hers on a couple of different recordings, one of my own and one with Kat Eggleston. But I've been studying her songs for a long time. So I've been working on them, and I've got some plans for a whole extended project. I have a whole website planned for her work, and I've been in cahoots with her son, who's been supplying me with information, things like that. So we're going to do some of her songs just to introduce you to her if you don't know who she is. She was born in 1922, and she died in 2015, and she was from Kentucky. And she was quite well known in the music world, and her contemporaries would record her songs a lot, including very famous people like Dolly Parton and Linda Ronstadt and Emmylou Harris, who recorded one of her songs. So she was quite well known behind the scenes. And at places like the Newport Folk Festival, she was a regular at places like that. She would open the festival sometimes singing with her auto harp and things. So she also was an expert dulcimer player. So anyway, we're going to start out with the very first song I ever learned of hers, which is an environmental theme from her home area where there's a lot of coal mining. This is called Blackwaters.
destruction on every hand. Black waters run down through my land.
On the quail, she's a pretty bird and she sings a sweet tune. In the roots of tall timber, she nests with her young. And then the hillside explodes with the dynamite's roar, and the voices of the small birds will sound no more. And the hillside comes sliding so awful and grand, while the flooding black waters run down through my land. Sad scenes of destruction on every hand. Black waters run down through my land. Well, at the coming of the springtime, we planted our corn. Then at the ending of the springtime, we planted. At the one more time. At the coming of the springtime, we planted our corn. And at the ending of the springtime, we buried a son. And then a nice man came around saying everything's fine. My employer just requires a way to his mind. So they tore down my mountain and they covered our corn. And now the grave on the hillside's a mile deeper down. And a man stands and talks with his hat in his hand, while the poison black waters rise over my land. Sad scenes of destruction on every hand. Black waters run down through my land. Mandy. Well, I ain't got no money, not much of a hoe. And I own my own land, but my land's not my own. And if I had 10 million somewhere thereabouts, I'd buy Perry County and I'd run 'em all out. And I'd sit by the banks with some bait in my can, and I'd watch the clear waters run down through my land. Oh, wouldn't that be like the old promised land? Black waters, no more in my land. Sad scenes of destruction on every hand. Black waters, no more in my land. So Jean Ritchie was from a large family. She was the youngest of 14 kids. And her family, obviously, like so many people in the region, came from an immigrant background. So she would write songs about her area, and some of them had a little old-time feel, and some of them sounded straight out of Scotland. So we're going to sing one that's about her family emigrating, people in her family emigrating to the United States. This is called Come Fair Away With Me. It has a great chorus. I'll teach it too, so you can sing it with me. Marnie, come fair away with me. There's an island of dreams over Bright is the morning and brisk is the weather, steady the wind o'er the sweet singing sea. Proudly the tall ship rides in the harbor, come fare away with me. Marnie, come fare away with me. There's an island of dreams over the rolling sea. Sails at the ready, she's bound for Newfoundland. Hasten, my darling, and do not delay. Trees tall and green there, and fish by the millions, come fare away with me. Marnie, come fare away with me. There's an island of dreams over the rolling sea. Leave your belongings for things do but bind us, hemmed in the life fear it won't do for me. Fretting and troubles will leave them behind us. There is a let us free. And lace on your stout shoes, your good Highland leather. Bring your shark shawl and the cup for the tea. There'll be a new life, we'll build it together. Come fare away with me. Marnie, come fare away with me. There's an island of dreams over the rolling sea. Marnie, come fare away with me. There's an island of dreams over the rolling sea. Jean Ritchie comes from a serious background of gospel music in her family and in her hometown. And there's some great documentaries about her. One of them particularly was stunning about how they would sing in her church. And you could never even imitate it, could you? No. It's like nothing you've ever heard. So anyway, she also wrote kind of gospel-y songs herself. So I'm going to do one of them. And this is also a little bit of a gospel environmental theme for her. This is called The Cool of the Day. My Lord, he said unto me, do you like my garden so fair? You may live in this garden if you keep the grasses green, and I'll return in the cool of the day. Now is the cool of the day. Now is the cool of the day. This earth is a garden, the garden of our Lord. of the day. My love, cool of the day. Now is the cool of the day. This earth is garden, the garden of our Lord, and He walks in His garden in the cool of the day. Then my Lord, He said unto me, do you like my pastures of green? You may live in this garden if you keep the grasses green, and I'll return in the cool of the day. Oh, now is the cool of the day. Now is the cool of the day. This earth is a garden, the garden of my Lord, and He walks in His garden in the cool of the day. And then my Lord said unto me, do you like my garden so free? You may live in this garden if you keep the people free, and I'll return in the cool of the day. And now is the cool of the day. Now is the cool of the day. This earth is a garden, the garden of our Lord, and He walks in His garden in the cool of the day. You know, when I've seen Jean Ritchie in films and things, she stands up in like a prairie dress, like a little country dress, and then she sings these really interesting songs. So we're going to do one that she actually took from an old folk song, and she did some new lyrics for it. I'm looking for a tool. Don't mind me. They actually sing this song a lot overseas, but this is her version of it. It's called The Early Fields. The Early Fields. Mandy's got a banjo out. Woohoo!
Yay.
And this is Mark Hazel, y'all. As I walked over the early fields, I heard a song a-bornin'. It fell around me like the rain that washes off the morning. Oh, I love the pipes and I love the drum. I love the wild harp ringing, but there's not on earth can e'er match the sound of one clear voice singing. So far away the words were dim, and yet I knew their sadness, I knew their pain, and I knew their peace, I knew their joy and gladness. Oh, I love the pipes and I love the drum. I love the wild harp ringing, but there's not on earth can e'er match the sound of one clear voice singing. And still I walk my fields in vain, while evening shadows linger. But a better journey have I had in searching for the singer. Oh, I love the pipes and I love the drum. I love the wild harp ringing, but there's not on earth can e'er match the sound of one clear voice singing. Oh, I love the pipes and I love the drum. I love the wild harp ringing, but there's not on earth can e'er match the sound of one clear voice singing. Well, that's a beautiful song, isn't it? You know, Johnny Cash recorded her song, the Ellen, Don't Stop Here Anymore, and a lot of people recorded that song. And she said that she had written, that Johnny Cash had asked her to write a song for him to sing, and she wrote one, and she said he didn't like it. So we picked the Ellen, Don't Stop Here Anymore, which I'm not going to sing next, but I just thought I'd tell you that because I want you to understand who she really is. She came to hear me once. I was like aghast. Mark was there, and she asked me to sing her a song, and then we sang her song, and then I asked her to sing a song, and she got up and sang a song. It's like beautiful. One of my greatest memories.
That was in 1998
Yeah, I believe so.
in Memphis.
And Mike Seeger was in the room, and all these amazing people. So internet land, people out there, I know you're out there. You've gotten used to this since the pandemic, and now people are online all the time. So we're going to do a song called The Flowers of Joy. This was written during the Vietnam War era. And there were a lot of anti-war songs. This is her style of an anti-war song. Ready? So while Mark's tuning, there's some events coming up. We've got a cool event in town tomorrow night. Speaking of peace movements, there's a book release event at the Leo about Amin Hennessy's new biography, and his widow will be there speaking. And Amin Hennessy lived here, and he was quite famous, but he opened the Joe Hill Hospitality House in Salt Lake City, and he also was quite a peace activist and left a legacy and inspired all kinds of people like Utah Phillips and people of that ilk. And you can hear all about him tomorrow night at the Leo at 7 p.m., I believe. And then on the 16th, I'm going to be in a program with Craig Childs, his book release event at the Leonardo Museum. That's also at 7 o'clock. There's a 6 p.m. reception, and he and I are going to be intertwining some readings and words and his talking and music, and we'll do a little improv and things like that. So that'll be very cool. I'm going to do one of her really country songs. We'll do one more of hers, and then we'll come back to Utah for a few minutes. I almost gave blood tonight, and then I realized I have to sing. I thought maybe that wouldn't be a very good idea.
That could be dangerous.
Well,
Yeah.
I know. I thought
You need a lot of like orange juice and cookies after that, right?
Yeah, but they wouldn't have gluten-free cookies, and
There's like a
I
point.
would have a problem with that. That would cause
Okay.
a whole other problem.
I am glad you avoided this.
So, Dan, this is where I try to sound like a bass guitar, just to let you know.
We're going to do a song of hers called Mountain Born and Country Gentle. This is one of her sort of her country bluegrass kind of stuff that I love so well. She has a whole variety of songs, and I'm just scratching the surface these days of learning how to sing them and play them. So this is Mountain Born and Country Gentle. We're going to start out with Mandy on the Salt Creek in the key of G. Was born in the beauty of a mountain misty morning, and I have heard the music of a lonesome mountain wind. My parents reared me tenderly, they is hard-working people, but they gave me country music and the mountains for my friends. And I just can't rest easy in the cages of your city. Here in these prison walls, I can no longer stay. I'm mountain born and country gentle. Unlock your chains of love and let me fly away. All you people so polite to me, but I know they're pretending. I hear them laugh behind my back, just a country girl, you know. But honey, I can't help it, I'm a hillbilly woman. And if you can't take me as I am, then our love will never grow. And I just can't rest easy in the cages of your city. Here in these prison walls, I can no longer stay. I'm mountain born and country gentle. Chains of love and let me fly away. I love you, but we don't need so much money. It'll break my heart to leave you in this dirty old town alone. And won't you come and go with me? We'll lift our wings together. Like two wild birds, we'll fly away to a misty mountain home. And I just can't rest easy in the cages of your city. Here in these prison walls, I can no longer stay. I'm mountain born and country gentle. Undo your chains of love and let me fly away. I'm mountain born and country gentle. Undo your chains of love and let me fly away. Well, that was too much fun. I think that's the first time I ever actually got to sing the word hillbilly. Thank goodness she wrote a song using that word.
Yay, yeah.
I think she should just call the song Hillbilly Woman. Oh my gosh. Oh, we're going to play some fiddle, is that correct? Yeah. Oh no, we're going to do one of mine. Oh, that's right. I'm going to come back to Utah here and do a song before I get my fiddle out. And because we're going to do this one, it's a very old song of mine from the 1980s. And since I'm only 20, that's such a miracle. And yeah, I'm working on it, I'm telling you. So I am going to sing a song of mine that's on the Uranium Maiden recording. And you'll hear Jean Ritchie's influence in this song. I think I was listening to her a lot when I wrote this song, but this has happened to be a true story about the Wilburg Mine down in central Utah. So this story was told to me by a friend of mine who actually worked in the mine, and he was sick on the day that the mine broke out, and he never went back in the mines. He moved it to Salt Lake, and he re-educated himself, and he became a nurse. So he told me the story of what happened, and then I put it in this song for him. I am a lucky man, I am a lucky man. I wasn't mining when the Wilburg caught fire. Now I dream of them, now I dream of them. Johnson and Wilco, Pavelko and Myra. Angels on my mind, angels on my mind. Never, I know that morning, I know that morning, feverish I would lay down, I could not go. I would never have seen my sweet Mary if I had gone that day down that manhole. Angels on my mind, angels on my mind. Never on Sunday, never on Sunday will I forget how the mine took my brother. Never on Sunday, never on Sunday will I forget how the man told my mother. Angels on my mind, angels on my mind. Maybe someday they will find a replacement for the hard-hearted black coal, and then leave the mines lazy. Let them lie lazy, let them lie lazy, those dark-shafted fire holes. Angels on my mind, set my fiddle up here. You know, I have to say, we just started performing again in the springtime, and the one thing I forgot how to do during the pandemic was to play my guitar standing up. I really, I haven't gotten used to it. I'm playing standing up, like in concert. I go, I haven't done this for 2 years. We did all that, we did all kinds of music streaming, and it was sitting down in our living rooms.
Yeah. I forgot how to pack my gear.
I know. I forgot how to pack my gear too. Sorry, my violin is moving a little bit. My violin does not like being in the basement. It's gotten cold down here in the basement. This violin was actually made by Daryl Anger. He made 2 of them. And it's quite a fiddle, I'm telling you. Are we in tune? We're going to play a couple instrumentals off the Uranium Maiden album. The first one is called Sunrise on the Colorado Plateau, and then the next one it will be The Train Across the Great Salt Lake. And then we'll see, we might do a surprise piece. Actually, Mandy. Oh, I had to fill her in. close the night, and this will be the closer, the encore closer. I mean, people on the internet land can't actually applaud for an encore or anything, so we're just going to go straight into one of our favorite songs, and thank you all for being here, and come out to our future events in IMA next month. In the first Friday of May, they've got a concert, and I'm going to be in concert with Craig Childs on April 16th at the Leo, so don't miss all these events, and et cetera, et cetera. Here we go. Ready?
Not too fast.
Not too fast. That's about all we've gotten out of Mark tonight. Come on, Mark. All right, we won't do it too fast. All right.
On the first part of the journey, I was looking at all the lights. They were plants and birds and rocks and things. There were sand and hills and rains. The first thing I met was a fire with a buzz and a sky with no clouds. The heat was hot and the ground was dry and the air was full of sound. I've been through the desert on a horse with no name. It felt good to be out of the rain. 'Cause in the desert you can't remember your name, because there ain't no one for to give you no pain. La 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 la. After 2 days in the desert sun, my skin began to turn red. After 3 days in the desert fun, I was looking at a riverbed. And the story it told me of the river that flowed made me sad to think it was dead. Oh, I've been through the desert on a horse with no name. It felt good to be out of the rain. 'Cause in the desert you can't remember your name, because there ain't no one for to give you no pain. La 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 Mandy. After 9 days, I let the horse run free, 'cause the desert had turned to sea. There were plants and birds and rocks and things. There was sand and hills and rains. The ocean is a desert with its life underground, and the perfect skies above. Under the cities lies a heart made of sound, and the humans will give no love. I've been through the desert on a horse with no name. It felt good to be out of the rain. In the desert, you can't remember your name, because there ain't no one for to give you no pain. La 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 la
weekend.
All right. Thank you, Kate, Mark, Mandy. And Kate has some of her merch over there. So, and Rex has his CD. So thank you, Rex. Yeah, thanks everybody for coming. Thanks for dealing with our crazy venue tonight.
It's kind of
Much
different,
appreciated.
isn't
It's
it?
a little different. Yes. Hey, thanks, and we'll catch you all next month.